Oh, well, welcome. Didn't see you there. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know the background is a little different. I'm not in my room being a crabby pants. But I just wanted to make this video more of like what I've been doing on my healing journey. I don't know if a lot of you can relate, but I have a hard time. I've always had a hard time truly loving who I am. And I know there's a lot of videos on this. I haven't studied, or I'm not like a certified counselor, I'm sorry. But I've been on a journey for a while now. I've hit a couple obstacles, but obstacles I feel are what leads you to the right place, or at least that's what I've interpreted from it. That's what I tell myself, to make things in the moment that are really difficult to deal with, it uplifts you. So I've been doing a lot of research and I've been reading a lot of books. Sorry, I'm messing with my keys. I have a really bad habit of messing with stuff. I've been doing a lot of healing. I'm still in the process of it. And I went to Barnes and Nobles and I got a couple books. I'm going to show them to you at home. But one of the books that really stands out to me, I got a book called Permission Granted, Calm the Fuck Down. I know it's kind of an intense title, isn't it? I got a self-esteem workbook that I haven't started yet, and I got like a journal prompt. It has like different prompts in it for healing. That one I'm really fond of, because that one gives you like little beginnings, and it's stuff to piggyback off of. Because for myself, I have a really hard time writing. I have a really hard time sometimes initiating or starting off with what I would really like to express myself about. So the writing prompts really do help. One thing that I've really liked is the Permission Granted book. And what I've read from it so far is that we have to grant ourselves permission to be unapologetically us. I'm trying to stop saying it makes me sound illiterate. However, in the book that I've read, when we grant ourselves permission, it kind of opens the door. No, it doesn't kind of. It opens the door for us to truly activate our love tanks, and it allows us to fill them up. Oh my God. It gives us that opportunity to fill it up with positive things, positive connotations, you know, giving yourself words to really uplift yourself and to get you to where you want to be, at least a step closer. There's always a room for improvement for everybody. I feel like for people who live that perfect lifestyle, or at least that's what they portray themselves as, there's always room for improvement. And that's something also that I've always had a challenging time with. Anyway, something that really stood out to me in that book is a pact. It's like, it stands for permission, acceptance, courage, and trust. So the trust really stood out to me because I feel like I never truly trusted myself. So oh my God, that gives me a hard time to trust other people. And, you know, we have to first trust ourselves. We have to trust our intuition. We have to trust our gut, is basically what I got out of it in a nutshell. We have to trust that what we think, what we feel, you know, the circumstances of anything, the situations that come our way, we have to trust. Sorry. I don't know who that is. We have to trust that what we feel and our emotions that are brought up is part of our journey. I don't know if I sound like a hippie. See, that's me not trusting myself that this is a good video. And I have a really challenging time with trust. I second guess myself a lot. I overanalyze a lot. And every time I feel that something is the right way to go about things, in the back of my head, there's always that little voice that says, oh, Melina, I think you should do it this way. It's going to end up like this. And even if things take a turn for the worst, you have to trust that if it does take a turn for the worst, that was supposed to happen. I've also practiced and exercised that even negative events or traumas that happen, we have to embrace those things, because from those things, that's what allows us to grow. So something I have to stop saying so too. I'll work on it. And something I do, I write a lot of poetry. For me, poetry is my outlet because I have a hard time, like I said, journaling. I feel like I ramble a lot and I feel like I get off track because I have so many thoughts in my head that I don't know how to categorize them onto paper. I mean, I could write, okay, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about that. But that just sounds like an assignment, and I don't like doing assignments. Whenever I feel an emotion, I read in a book as well. Oh, the permission granted. Like, for instance, I loathe when I feel sad or when I feel hurt or when I feel doubtful. So something that I've learned in that book is whenever you feel those emotions come up, you have to really welcome them. So something that it said is, or I'll give you an example. I was feeling really doubtful the other day, and I tell that emotion, hey, doubt, hello, doubt. I feel you. I feel you inside of me. I love you. I appreciate you. What do you need from me for you to kindly exit my psyche? So it's acknowledging it, and it's also letting it know you appreciate its presence there. You don't want to reject it, because the more you push back from something you feel, I feel that it allows you to take over more of your mind, because you're pushing back so much that you actually start to believe it. And it's not something you should believe because it's just the voice in your head. So I embrace it, and when I ask it what it needs from me, I let it know, okay, I'm going to feel you. I'm going to acknowledge. I have co-stars, but I guess it's in an environment where there's multiple people, but stay out of my shop, please. Anyways, I embrace it and I welcome it, and I acknowledge it. And I also thank it. I say, thank you, doubt, for entering my psyche for this moment, because you're allowing me to grow. You're helping me grow. You grow from pain. And when I feel self-doubt, it really pains me because it's not a very good feeling. So I've opened the doors to really welcoming negative emotions. My positive emotions, obviously, those are positive. So those don't really partake in the negative connotations that certain emotions can transpire within yourself. I want to show you these books because I feel they would really help. It's really changed my perspective on things. And although I'm still in the process of really incorporating it daily, it really has helped. And I feel like these books in particular have really stood out to me due to how I am as a person, what I like to do. I really like to read. I enjoy reading a lot. Although I've taken kind of a break from it, it really does. It's really nice to be in a different world and be a different person and experience things that the characters are experiencing. So I feel really intact with the author. Like, the author really speaks to me in this book. So when I get home, I'll show you the books, and this will be like a little video. I know I haven't recorded in a long time. I've been going through a lot of changes, and I've been going through a lot of hardships. And now I'm here again, recording a video. Cars are coming up. I don't care. I just want to show you these books, and they're not here with me, so that kind of answers your question. Okay. So we're in my room now. Sorry, you can like see me in the back room. We're in my room, and I have to use like a ghetto ass stand because my stand broke. So like I said, I've been reading different books, and this is one of them. It's called, can you see it? It's called Calm the Fuck Down. And this one's more for like anxiety. and it's how to control what you can and accept what you can't so you can stop freaking out and get on with your life. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I was sold, God, this keeps going down. I was sold already with the Calm the Fuck Down and the national bestseller. That's usually like the main things that I look for. So that really stood out to me. This is the Healing Through Words. Damn, it's dirty. This is the Healing Through Words that I was talking about. This one I really like. It has like reading prompts, things like that. See, like just stuff like that. It's a little personal, so don't want to show you too much. Like for instance, right here, it says, let's walk down memory lane, complete the following prompts in the space provided. If you have ever experienced what I've asked you to describe, use your imagination. My first love, my first kiss, my first consensual sexual experience. Like I said, it's your journal, so I mean, whether or not you want people to read it, that's on your own accord. But other than that, yeah, that was like a pretty personal question, so I don't know. This one is a self-esteem workbook. I've yet to try this out. I've kind of skimmed through it, but it's basically like it gives you exercises. Like, for instance, this is like liking the face in the mirror. So I'm guessing off of the title, it's just like kind of self-improvement and establishing a better foundation for you to love yourself. So step 1, establish the experience of being an artist. So this person is an artist, and it's kind of seeing like what they appreciate through what they do. So I'm excited to do this one. And I saved the best for last, or at least what I'm relating to the most, is Permission Granted, Kick-Ass Strategies to Bootstrap Your Way to Unconditional Self-Love. This is the one that's really been sticking out to me because I really like what I'm reading. Like, for instance, it has like mindful practices, de-escalation practices. Like for instance, empathy is the ability to walk in someone else's shoes, to drop down in a foxhole with them if needed. Empathy allows you to imagine what another person has endured along their journey and to get in touch with the depth of tenderness, understanding, and patience within you. So it really like breaks it down. And like I said, coming from someone who really enjoys reading, this is for me, I really enjoy reading this because I get a lot out of it, and I feel like the author is actually talking to me. So that's something I really like. And it's like, it's very relatable because she's an older woman. This is her. Her name is Lula May. Oh, shit. Her name is Regina Lewis. Where'd I get Lula May from? And I'm enjoying like practicing and being more mindful of my present moment and what I can do to change it, and to be more consciously aware of what I can do as a person just to kind of deter from whatever it is that's encumbering me from really living up to my full potential just as me. So these are the 4 books. Permission Granted is my favorite. The Self-Esteem Workbook. This is more hands-on. The Healing Through Words I'm really fond of too. It's a journal if you like to write. And the Calm the Fuck Down. Calm the Fuck Down. This is like more anxiety based. So I hope that kind of gives you a little insight on what's been helping me on my self-love journey. So if you'd like to dabble, and I got these all at Barnes and Nobles. I don't doubt if you can get it cheaper online. However, I got these from Barnes and Nobles. So thanks for joining me. Bye.